Hi, my name is Joshua Coleman, and today we will be talking about cloud computing. So to get started, I would like to briefly go over what we'll be talking about. We will be describing each type and model of cloud computing, comparing and contrasting local resources, local control, network requirements and security, virtualization platforms, cloud services such as SaaS or SaaS, PaaS, DaaS, and IaaS, service-oriented architectures and deployment models. SaaS stands for Software as a Service. It is recognized as the most common form of cloud service for consumers. It delegates task management and deployment to third-party services. It tends to be more cost-efficient regarding software ownership because it helps negate the demand for technical staff involvement in installations and software upgrades, and it's typically run on a subscription-based model. SaaS is said to have replaced traditional on-device software, and this includes implementation in customer relationship management, video conferences, emails, and collaborations. Software as a Service services enables a direct line of delivery for application capabilities for the user with minimal involvement from IT and their resources. Vendors usually include Adobe Connect, ServiceNow, Google, Salesforce, Microsoft Office 365, and it typically focuses its resources on its customers and its data. Second, we have Platform as a Service. This acts on a lower level than SaaS or SaaS and normally provides platforms with methods to be developed and deployed. This constructed atop virtualization technology where businesses can demand resources as they see fit regardless of how it scales. It helps to negate the investments into hardware and makes better use of resources. End users and/or consumers have better control over operating and storage systems and deployed applications. They have some limited control over specific networking components like host firewalls. PaaS helps to increase developer productivity and utilization rates while reducing the time it takes to market one application. Consumers using PaaS services require minimal amounts of IT involvement since the vendors usually cover operating system management, middleware, and databases. Vendors for this usually include ESRI Managed Services Cloud, MicroPact, Oracle Federal Cloud, and Cloud.gov. This model focuses its resources on customers, data, and applications. Third, we have IaaS, which stands for Infrastructure as a Service. It is recognized as the most flexible cloud computing model because it allows for automated server deployment, processing power, storage capabilities, and networking. It utilizes third parties and it's constructed on virtual data centers using the cloud. It can help access the same kind of technology and capabilities that are normally found in traditional data centers without investing into capacity planning, system maintenance, and/or system management. Clients under this type of cloud computing can directly access their servers and storage systems in the same manner they would access traditional servers. The biggest difference is that they would gain access to a more profound level of scalability. The clients have more of a firm control over the infrastructure than the clientele that uses PaaS or SaaS services. Current data centers infrastructures are extended when working with temporary workloads like Christmas site traffic. IaaS consumers demand IT have skilled staff to oversee operating system maintenance, middleware, databases, operations, and compliance management. Vendors for this one usually include Amazon Web Services or AWS, Microsoft Azure, IBM SoftLayer, VirtuStream, Akami, and this usually focuses its resources on customers, data, applications, system runtime, middleware, operating system, and virtual networks. Lastly, we have DaaS, or on-premises. This stands for Desktop as a Service. It is the most cost-efficient because it reduces the need for costly desktops or expensive hardware. It scales based on the data, the resources, and the amount of desktops you need for the entity or the organizations, and requires very little management from the user's end. It's a type of virtualization that allows for desktop capabilities over the internet via cloud provider. It has high performance, security, and it's very, very cost efficient as already explained. It helps negate the need for tethering computer operating systems and productivity software to physical hardware. Two ways that DAS is used in the real world is as a persistent desktop or a non-persistent desktop. Persistent offers a vast array of applications, personalization, and elevated privileges, whereas a non-persistent desktop gives more of a cost-efficient feel by separating personalization from the operating system. This enables the users to access any virtual machine and helps maintain familiar work settings. The vendors for this one, from what I've been able to find, include Microsoft, Microsoft Azure, and Microsoft Office 365, and the main focus of their resources on the customers, the data, applications, middleware, operating systems, and virtual networks. When comparing and contrasting these computing systems, if you will, there isn't that much of a difference outside of the responsibilities. So for SaaS, it's almost 100%, if not 100%, managed by third parties. For PaaS, it's 80% managed by third parties, 20% managed by the end user. For IaaS, it's 50-50. And then for DaaS, it's 100% the end user. For these computings, they can be used with different virtual platforms like V2 Cloud, Oracle VM VirtualBox, VMware, vSphere, Microsoft Azure Hyper-V, and Citrix Workspace, which are some of the more profound virtualization platforms. The only difference between these, it comes down to the price, the overall performance, whether it's how reliable it is, the latency that comes with, the compatibility with different hardwares that it synchronizes with, and the security aspects. Service-oriented architectures are software development methods that use services or software components to create business applications. Each service creator provides business capabilities and can communicate across all platforms and languages with one another. Developers will typically use SOA to cycle services in different systems or even combine independent services to perform intricate tasks. Using service-oriented architectures promotes faster marketing because it saves time and costs. It's more efficient for maintenance, and it has an increased adaptability for future and advanced technology. The deployment models that are utilized for the four computings are public cloud, private cloud, hybrid clouds, and community clouds. Public clouds deliver resources like computing, storage, networks, and environments for develop and deploy. Private clouds are constructed, run, and utilized by single organizations located on premises. This enables higher levels of control, customization, and data security. Hybrid clouds are areas that combine one private computing area, like traditional, with one or multiple public clouds. This enables entities to fully utilize resources and services from a plethora of computing areas and choices of optimization to handle each workload. And community clouds are a combination of shared resources, services, and organizations that operate on common operational and regulatory demands. Community clouds are the more recent addition to the deployment models. I hope this video has been very informative. If there's any information that I got wrong or didn't specifically touch on, I will do better for the next video, and catch you guys in the next one. Bye.